Hello friend, welcome to my channel. Sit comfortable and enjoy this story. Like, subscribe for more. In the quiet town of Willow Creek, Oregon, where the rain fell like a perpetual blessing, this is where their story began. And the church steeple pierced the misty skies, lived Elias and Miriam Hawthorne. They were both 26, fresh-faced and fervent, the kind of young couple that inspired sermons. Elias had grown up in the pews of Willow Creek Baptist, his father a stern deacon who taught him the fire of evangelism. Miriam, with her auburn hair and eyes like polished amber, had come from a family of missionaries in rural Idaho, her heart shaped by tales of souls saved in distant lands.
We came to help.
And found our purpose. Their story changed her. They met at a youth retreat 3 years prior, bonding over late-night Bible studies and dreams of spreading the gospel. Elias, tall and broad-shouldered with a voice that could command a congregation or soothe a child's fears. Elias proposed to her under a canopy of evergreens.
Will you marry me?
Yes, Elias. A simple gold band symbolizing their covenant. Their wedding was modest, a white tent in the churchyard, hymns sung by the choir, and vows exchanged before 100 witnesses. At the wedding, Elias says,
We go where God leads, to the ends of the earth, if he calls.
But God, it seemed, had a different itinerary.
Wait, what? This changes everything.
I know, it's unbelievable. And so, their journey began. After years of planning missions to Africa and Southeast Asia, church elder pulled Elias aside one evening.
Elias, a moment, please.
Son, the fields are white here at home, too. California, it's a harvest waiting. It's a harvest waiting. Hollywood lights, Silicon Valley dreams, lost souls chasing shadows. A couple, drawn by the allure, pursued their dreams relentlessly. Take your bride there for your honeymoon and plant some seeds. California. The word evoked sun-kissed beaches and glittering cities, but to Elias and Miriam, it was a mission field ripe with temptation. They prayed on it for a week, fasting and seeking signs. A rainbow arched over the church the morning they decided yes. Their honeymoon would double as reconnaissance, a 2-week road trip from Oregon down the coast. Elias and Miriam staying in hostels and campgrounds, sharing tracks with strangers and scouting churches in need of young ministers. Packing was a ritual. Elias folded his Bible into a worn leather satchel. Alongside maps and a journal, Miriam tucked in her guitar, a gift from her late mother, and a stack of devotionals.
We'll write our story together,
she said, kissing him as they loaded the old Ford pickup. It was June 15th, the summer solstice approaching, when the veil between worlds felt thin to some. It began with them. They left at dawn, the truck rumbling south on Highway 101.
The Lord is my shepherd.
I shall not want. The drive was a symphony of praise. Elias quoting psalms, Miriam harmonizing with him. Praise shall continually be in my mouth. Their first stop was Crescent City, a foggy coastal town. They checked into a seaside motel, the room smelling of salt and pine. That night, under a quilt stitched by Miriam's grandmother, they consummated their marriage with whispers of forever. The Lord has blessed us, Elias murmured, holding her close. But as sleep claimed them, Miriam dreamed of shadows in the trees, figures watching, waiting. The honeymoon unfolded like a dream scripted by divine. They walked the beach hand in hand, lost in each other's gaze. In Eureka, they attended a small revival service, Elias preaching an impromptu sermon on redemption that left the congregation in tears. Miriam played her guitar, her voice weaving through amazing grace like threads of light. It was a moment of pure connection for her and David. They camped in the Redwoods of Humboldt County, pitching a tent amid groves that whispered secrets older than scripture. These trees have seen empires rise and fall,
Elias said, carving their initials into a fallen log, E+M, encircled by a cross.
Miriam laughed, but her eyes lingered on the bark as if reading hidden runes.
I never thought I'd find someone like you.
Our paths were destined to cross. As they ventured further south, toward Mendocino, the mood shifted. The coastal fog thickened, blanketing the highway in ethereal white. Radio stations flickered between Christian broadcasts and eerie folk tunes about lost lovers and haunted shores. One evening, at a roadside diner in Fort Bragg, they met an old fisherman named Harlan. And that's how their adventure began. His face was weathered like driftwood, eyes sharp as hooks. He had lived a hard life, seen too much, but his spirit was unbroken. You're missionaries, eh? Good luck in these parts, he grunted, sliding them plates of clam chowder. California's got its own gods, Goldwood devils. But up in the Redwoods, how in the Redwoods, they've all things. Miriam smiled politely, but Elias engaged him.
The only spirit we serve is the Holy One.
Have you heard the good news? She narrated. Harlan chuckled, a sound like grinding gravel.
Heard plenty, but some truths ain't for telling.
And that's how their story began. Watch the roads at night. And those groves, stay on the path. He left with a tract in his hand and unease in their hearts. That night, in a cabin overlooking the sea, Miriam confessed a restlessness. I have to tell you something, I've been feeling so restless. Elias asked her, do you ever feel like we're being watched? Like eyes in the fog? Elias pulled her close. It's just the enemy testing our faith, love. Pray with me. They knelt by the bed, voices rising in supplication. But as the wind howled outside, Miriam glimpsed a shape in the mist, a silhouette. fleeting, gone when she blinked.